Alright, hey guys. Hope you're all having a great day. We're coming in with some more of the Pokemon Soul Silver Randomlocke. We've been having some really great successes with this one lately. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. We've been having a great time on this, actually. Like, really good luck, really good rolls. We got a few good Pokemon. Ooh, Torkoal. We caught a Pokemon in the grass last time, but I do not recall what it is. So we're going to have to go back to the box and check that out. Once we get there, I'm going to go over my team and give you guys a reminder of what these guys are. We got Egg. Egg last time. Egg hatched into a Kakuna, which is real exciting. Why does that Torkoal know Aqua Jet? Doesn't he know he's a tortoise, not a turtle? Oh, no, no. He's giving me assurance that he knows what he is. Alright, never mind. My bad, buddy. Just go on with your bad self. So, I know we took a couple days of not streaming. And I'd like to apologize for that, but Thursday I needed a break, and then Friday was, you know, it was, oh no. Friday it became, Halloween, and I was busy giving candy to children. I was not giving random people children. That would have been weird. It's a shame, because Halloween's kind of my favorite holiday, like if I had to pick, but this year's just been so high intensity, I did not feel like I had the energy to make a costume and everything like normal, so that's a little bit frustrating. But yeah, I hope everybody else's weekend has been going great. Good news, Egg is evolving already. Didn't expect it to be that immediate. Oh, and we're getting a Parasect. That's interesting. Alright, first evolution. Just right off the bat, huh? I wasn't expecting to open this this episode with immediately an evolution. But hey, we got ourselves a Parasect now, named Egg. Yes, a whole bunch of our guys are hurting a little bit, so I don't want to play around too much in this tall grass. I do want to pick up the item down here. Oh, do I have to fight you? Do I have any restorative items? I do not. Let's hope I don't have to fight you. I don't appear to need to. But we got a water pulse. Okay, that could be fun and interesting. Alright, let's go back to the I don't think okay, you are a fight. Oopsie. Pirate Persephone. Alright, she's a pirate. Didn't know to expect that. Alright, Bobstina, get in there. Get in there, girl. Alright, as expected, you know, nobody's really able to do too much to us right now. Us being, you know, 10 levels higher than them right now. Double the level. But we're gonna pretty much be immediately going into the gym. We're considering that at this point we've kind of done all of the surrounding area. There are a couple of encounters that we could try to get, but I'm gonna save them for after the gym, because at that point we are just like going way out away from the gym. I don't want to stray too far, and I also don't want to like get too over leveled. I don't I don't mind getting a little bit over-leveled, but sitting here and just, like, grinding the whole game out before we challenge the 3rd gym leader, that's not quite something I want to do. So we're going to heal up. We're going to check what the heck is in our box, because I forgot. In the meantime, for the kind folks that are watching this over on YouTube, remember to subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Remember to leave a like down below if you are especially enjoying... Ooh, a psychic type. Leave a like down below if you've been watching for a while and you have a suspicion that you're going to like it. You know. Or if, you'd rather wait until the end of the video to leave yourself a like. That's also fair and completely valid. I understand. What's your ability? No guard. Oh. Okay. Well, we're gonna swap you out right here. And we're gonna leave. Alright, we're gonna take a look at our Pokemon, get our guys kitted out. So we've got Egg the Parasect, who has Iron Fist, boosting the power of punching moves. I don't know if Vital Throw is going to count for that. But if so, that would be pretty sick. And we need to keep an eye out for punching moves for this guy. We got Game Freak, who has no guard, ensuring that the attacks are going to land. Which is good for us. We can keep an eye out for some low accuracy moves. Actually... Oh, do one-hit KO moves work with this? Because, oh, that could go hard. Alright, we got Schlurp, the Lickitung, who has a big root, and it boosts their special attack, but lowers their health in Sunshine. We got the big root on him because of the leech life that he's got. We got Robbie, with the Rock Incense for the Power Gem, with Snow Cloak, raising evasion in a hailstorm. We got Fang with the King's Rock, kind of trying to get that flinch in. And raises speed each time that they flinch, just in case that ever happens. And then we got Bobstina with the Miracle Seed to boost Seed Bomb's attack. And also raises evasion in a hailstorm. Hopefully we won't necessarily have Bobstina in a hailstorm. That would be pretty unfortunate for us. Now let's see if there's anything. It was mostly just Game Freak and Egg that need items. Parasect is Parasect bug and grass, not bug and poison. Yeah, so we have the special attack gain for Power Lens. Ooh. We got the insect plate. We can give that to Egg. And then let's take ourselves a look at Game Freak, see if Game Freak has high special attack. Oh yeah. Okay, you're getting the Power Lens. Okay. That's our items sorted out. We might... Do we have any money for the Pokemon? For the Pokemart to get ourselves some good items. Let's go over there and see what we've got. We checked out this whole big thing last time. There wasn't too much that seemed super interesting. I think there was one evolution stone somewhere within the wide range. Carbos, honey. Ooh, the Shell Bell could be really powerful. There was a Thunderstone. Okay, this is pretty unfortunate. There's not much in the way of healing items, because there's no normal shop here. These all classify as specialty shops. As far as the randomizer was concerned, we could pick up some berry juices, I suppose. Because it doesn't look like we're going to get anything else. We got the Claw Fossil, which I don't think we can get until... I don't think we can do anything with the Claw Fossil until we beat the Elite Four. So that is quite the investment. Ta-da. Amulet coin. Yeah, nowhere near enough money. So yeah, no real healing items for us to play with. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and leave. Yeah. Oh no, that's the 6th floor. No. No, ma'am, please, the 1st floor. We're just gonna have to hope. We're gonna take on the gym, but we're probably gonna have to go out and re-heal our Pokemon up at the Pokemon Center before the actual gym battle. But we grabbed some berry juices, so we might be okay. Anyway, let's get at her. Let's see what Whitney's going to throw at us. I'm actually pretty excited to check out what the typing of this gym is. Yeah. Normal type and vanilla. But what are you now? Poochyena, so a dark type gym. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, we've got Vital Throw? Oh, buddy. Is that flinch? Critical hit? Okay. Egg. Used Vital Throw. And it got demolished. It has Effect Spore? Okay, that's crazy. That poor dog. So obviously we're gonna switch out Robbie. Do you have any fighting type moves? Schlurp! Guess who gets to fight a Poochyena? Oh, and this is Conqueror Odile. That's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had in the gyms, like finding out who is in the gyms and what type of moves they use. So this is all dark types. Now, this is kind of unfortunate that they're gonna be poisoning me so much, because I think there's gonna be a lot of Poochyenas in here. So you might want to consider using special moves. I think that would avoid getting the— No! Schlurp! What the hell? Oh, man. Alright, well, we lost Schlurp, apparently. That's wonderful news. Okay. Yep, that's exactly how I feel right now. That's just a tragic fucking loss for no real reason. Okay, well, at least we have an excuse to run back to the Pokemon Center this time. We gotta get this dead guy out of our pocket. Ooh, something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. I've got a couple of new games planned to bring onto stream. Hold on. Mom just called us, which means there's something now in the mall for us to go grab. So I've got 2 new games lined up to try out this week. I wanted to put some feelers out and see how you guys kind of feel about them and see what the reception's potentially going to be. So, probably tomorrow, I'm going to be trying out the Clair Obscure Expedition 33, I believe it is. Let's see, let me just check my library to see if that's— yeah, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. A friend of mine has been wanting me to play it and then basically offered me to buy it. I was like, well, yeah, if you buy it, I'll play it on stream for sure. For sure. So he did. Alright, well, that's 3 deaths. I feel like we're kind of obligated to bring Poco Loco in now. Gotta get the heavy hitters out. Although most of our team is currently level 10, and that's rough. So it looks like it'll be something interesting. I know it's a turn-based. I know almost nothing about the game. I playtested one boss fight somewhere in the middle of the story several months ago. Because that same friend was playing it then and asked me to, you know, try it out. So it seems like it'll be fun. I know basically nothing going in. Let's give. Let's see, berry juice would be here. No, here. Let's give one of these to Poco Loco. Stand a better chance. So yeah, I know pretty much nothing about it. We'll be going into it tomorrow. We'll be trying out the starting bit of the game and seeing how it plays. As for the other one is kind of the source of a little bit of controversy at the moment. And I've been meaning to pick it up, but I just never had quite... It was never on sale at the same moment that I had the money to grab it, which is the Pal World game. I playtested a little bit of the beginning of that game yesterday and today just to kind of get a feel for how it plays. See if I like it, see if it's something I'd want to put on the channel, and I did. I did actually quite enjoy it. Conqueror Apollo. I didn't know Apollo liked to wear cute dresses, but I guess that's her deal. Alright, so now we got Stunky. Further solidifying Stunky's type a little bit in my mind, that it's that poison dark. And really just obsessed with getting us poisoned in this gym. For a dark type gym, this is a pretty dark tactic. I find it to be just a little bit evil. Dragon Breath. Oh, another Dragon Breath on the team so quickly? Let's, yeah, do away with Swift. I don't particularly need Swift on the team. I know all the Swifties out there are going to be mad at me about that, but, like, it's just not needed. Normal type attacks have their place. Unfortunately, it's not here. Hold on, I've got some texts from some friends. Let's see what they're getting up to. Todd, Meowth. Well, why didn't you use Meowth? Alright, do we happen to have any Pecha berries? Or am I just gonna have to... Okay, yes. Cool, good. Oh, apparently one of my friends got me an early Christmas gift. That's fun. I was actually just thinking of asking her today what she'd be wanting for Christmas. Let me respond. Oh, the cats are crashing around in the background. I have no idea if you guys can hear that. But I'm certain they just knocked something over. Okay, I think I've got to go up through here. Oh, and since Egg leveled up, we can swap around with Poco Loco. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to put Pal World on the channel. I don't know if it'll be... I don't know how you guys are going to receive it. I literally have no idea of how my audience is. Dragonborn Toriel? Could you imagine Toriel with Dragonborn powers being able to just shout? Dude, that'd be crazy. What's also crazy is this lineup of moves. It's too bad we can't use it because Stunky is a firm level 17. We're not toying with that. Okay, hit it with the mud bomb. Hope we don't get any more poisoning. Hold on 1 second, Chad. Just 1 second. The group chats are blowing up. Who do you think are stronger, boys or girls? Girls, definitely. Without a doubt. Alright, and who's this charming lady? We just beat up Toriel, but she was a Dragonborn, so now we have Dragonborn Tracer. Tracer, that's crazy. Tracer from the hit game Overwatch, but she's even more powerful. She has the slow time shout, I guess. Oh, this is interesting, Carvana. Are you, Tracer, are you intending to buy a car in the near future? Draco Meteor! Ah! This fish has the power to call upon draconic meteors from space. Oh, speed up. Oh, Shadow Claw's not what I meant to click. But it worked anyways. That's the power of levels. We're gonna keep fighting. We're gonna hit it with what I meant to hit it with, which is a nice seed bombing. Also, don't tell anyone, chat, but I've got a friend whose birthday is in a couple of days. Since I mentioned Christmas gifts being passed around between me and my friends, I gotta figure out Christmas gifts for that friend, for another friend, potentially another friend, because we've been real chummy with someone else lately that we gotta figure out a Christmas gift for now. And before anyone gets worried, I really love giving people gifts. It just means something to me. Gift giving is like part of my love language, I guess. I feel like a whole bunch of words there got gobbled together. But that's fine. I'm sure you guys get the gist of it. Anyway, who's the gym leader? This is Ragatha. Oh no, the Amazing Digital Circus's own Ragatha, who is now an android, because that's what gym leaders have been changed to. A robotic recreation of the classic character Ragatha is here to beat us up. I mean, do you even have to ask what our strategy is going to be here? Aeroblast. Wow, these fish are really capable. I need to consider getting myself a Carvana, because that is crazy. Also, really interesting that our egg went from a poison bug to a grass bug. Taunt. Nah, no taunts. We don't need a taunt. Oh, that's gonna be way too strong for Poco Loco to deal with. Send in the Absol. Okay, we are still a little bit over-leveled, but, like, I would never consider being over-leveled for Whitney a bad thing. She was the cause of too many rage quits as a child to be upset with being over-leveled for her. Now with an Absol, there's not really much level-wise to consider. Or type-wise. My bad. There's not much type-wise to consider. I mean, we're a ground type, so we'll get stabbed for Mud Bomb, and also I think Mud Bomb's a little bit more powerful than Seed Bomb. And it lowers accuracy, so I do feel like that was the call, and then it tried to use Aqua Tail by using Assist. I always thought Assist was an insanely cool move, but I never saw it until Gen 5. I always loved moves like Metronome and Assist where you never quite know exactly what you're going to get. There's also a nice little safeguard that this game puts in to make sure you get this badge, because apparently that was an issue back in the original game, where you simply wouldn't get the badge. You could just walk away and continue through your Pokemon journey. So we're just going to change up the badge counter. One more tick. And we'll probably get to Ecruteak's gym badge by the time we leave here today. I mean, we're really just gonna blaze through that. All right, so let's see what we've got for these types. Let's see, that was 45. That is reversal. That is what she said. And we've got Ice Fang and Water Pulse. Now let's see, Ice Fang. Fang actually isn't capable of learning Ice Fang. I feel like we probably discovered that last time, but that is still a shocker. Ice Fang is what got me through this game originally, the first time I played. Alright, Water Pulse. We could hit Bobstina with it. We're probably gonna put it on Fang. No, because Fang's got good attack, but not so great special attack. And it has Dive currently, so Dive's actually pretty good for it. So leave Fang alone for now. We'll consider teaching Ice Fang to, I think, Poco Loco could learn it, but I think Poco Loco is also going to be in the boat of having better special attack. I don't want to waste it. Also, these guys get, like, crazy good moves anyways without the need. Todd. Who the hell even is Todd? Just wanted to talk about a Shuppet, I guess. Okay. There's one more thing to do in Goldenrod. We never really tackled the underground tunnels. I didn't want to tackle them because we were already a little bit overloaded for that gym leader. Over-leveled for that gym leader. But now we can go in there without worries. Let's see. Let's fight all these guys. What are these nerds? Who's hanging out underground? See, we've got Android Asgore. So Toriel is in the gym. Toriel is one of the gym trainers, and Asgore is just down here in the tunnels. Still heartbroken over the divorce. Still hasn't gotten over it. I can't say I'm too surprised. Let's hit this guy with a heat wave. Got him burned. Oh, I was really hoping that would be enough to tip him over. Alright, hit you with the Magnet Bomb. And see what fighting type Asgore has in his other pocket. Much up! We don't have a specific counter. I mean, I guess Game Freak. But Game Freak still needs to get some experience. We'll send them in at the start of the next fight. Here's with the Spore. We're asleep. Let's see. We don't have a burn on, so we can't just... Yeah, alright. Alright, Game Freak. Get in there. See what this fighting type little Spore Spittin' Freak has for you. Oh, that wasn't very great. If you hit him with the Confusion... That shouldn't kill. Don't kill. Okay, okay. We're good. We're fine. We didn't lose anybody. It was a little bit risky, but we didn't lose anybody. Battle's over, so we can heal up. So how's everybody enjoying the stream? How's your day going? Talk to me. Talk to me, guys. I miss you. Wake up our dancing chicken. I put in Game Freak at the start of the party. Going very well after finding a very amazing thing. Well, tell me about that. What amazing thing did you find, Sea Noodle? I'm doing pretty good myself, though. Thank you for asking. What does Fang have? Hit you with the dragon breath. I'm doing alright. It was a very uneventful weekend. I've got one more appointment before I've finished out all the actual stuff I need to do with my car. I've got that appointment tomorrow, so we should be good. But I'm real curious about what that amazing thing is. Oh, wait, I think it's what you sent me in the chat, I'm going to assume. In the group chat. Yeah, that's pretty sick. That makes sense. So I meant to, I wanted to ask, when you said they dropped, the script, do you mean, like, the coding script, or just, like, the script for the actors that they would have read out when they were doing their voice lines? Because those could mean two different things, and I could definitely see why you'd be excited for the script, for either of those scripts. I'm just curious which one in particular we're excited about this time. Oh yeah, I consider Pokemon types all the time. Android Green! Alright, that is Groupie. Actors. Alright, yeah, that's still pretty cool. I can definitely see why you'd be hyped for that. That is freaking awesome. Oh gosh, Silverwind. Okay, our move was better. Flame Wheel. Hold on, Flame Wheel. It's physical. And we'll leave Power Trick alone. That's still really cool. I can definitely understand that. That is sick as hell. Alright, we just gotta hope these guys are similarly ill-equipped to deal with us. So does that mean you're gonna do a little voice acting project where you voice act the whole game? Put in the script, but made sure not to include the translations in game. Dude, that's sick. That's awesome. Venonat. Venonat we're gonna switch out with. Let's go Robbie. Yeah, Robbie's a good fit for this. Yeah, dude, that's sick as hell. Dude, hit me up if you want someone to help you with voice act. If you want me to do some voice acting, I would be more than thrilled to be given a script and to record some voice lines. Grimer. That is just poison. There's no bug involved in that. See, I was operating under the assumption that this guy was a bug trainer, but apparently he's a poison trainer. Isn't that silly? Yeah, dude, I definitely encourage you to do, like, short voiceovers. That'd be fucking awesome. I've always thought voice acting was pretty cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We love the hell yes. Minor Chica! Look! Minor Chica! Hold on, let me just text Minor Chica and let her know that she's on screen. This is how Minor Chica gets represented. Let's go. Minor Chica, if you're out there in the audience, here you are. You got yourself a barboach. We know that person. See, Doodle, we know that person. Absolutely clown on her. With a Vibrava. She's a ground type trainer. Point and laugh, she's ground type. And a Pokemaniac. Who we can't seem to hit now for some reason. I did ask you to point and laugh and you delivered. Great job, chat. Y'all are amazing. God, I lost. That makes me mad. Yeah, that's totally something Minor Chica would say. Minor Chica, welcome in. We just beat you. You're this Pokemaniac right here. You had a Vibrava and a yes, this was you. This was you right here. We just beat you. Welcome in. Feel free to chat for a while. I can't believe you would do that. I had to. You challenged me. Girl, we are friends. We are friends, but if you challenged me in a Pokemon battle, I would probably still beat you. It's the only way you'll learn. But no, it was really exciting to see one of our friends in the game. Oh man, we ignored Irwin's call. Oops. That was a genuine misclick. I meant to click Pokegear. Alright, so now we are on our way to Ecruteak City, but before we go, we have the national park to check out, which also is going to be one Pokemon check that we can go and grab. The question is, oh, the Pokeathlon is ready. Guys, do you want to do the Pokeathlon, or should we just go ahead and move on with the story? I'm gonna go ahead and go in here so that we get the fly spot for it. And get all the interactable stuff over here. But yeah, it's just Pokemon sports. It's so fun. And here Whitney comes. Oh, do it. We're gonna do the sports challenge. All right. It's been a while since I've done Pokemon sports. Oh my gosh, we have so few Pokemon too. We might not be very well equipped for this. Hold on. Let's take a look at the skill course. What do we got on the skill course? Alright, push all this out of the way. Reaper, change clothes. Got our sports jersey on. We need skill. Oh no. Our little freaks are not very skillful, except Bobstina, who's great at everything she does. Stamina? Is stamina our best stat here? Stamina might be the way to go, actually. Hold on, let's go to the stamina course. We got hella stamina across these guys. Alright, stamina. Alright, let's do one, see how it goes. And of course, see what the rewards are, actually. So stamina, you are obviously leading the pack. And you're doing pretty good at stamina, too. And you're also crazy good. Alright, let's see. These are our tough guys. Welcome to the Pokeathlon. Who will shine brightest today? Winning with true strength or just winning with luck? Team Reaper, Bobstina, Poco Loco, and Egg. And then all these guys with their default-ass Pokemon names. Alright, we got the Ring Drop. Okay. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Okay. Oh, you monster. No. It's not at all what I wanted, no! Oh! Destroyed me. We got a new record. Does that mean we won? Let's see. Oh yeah, we destroyed them. Okay. Cool. Good news, guys. Our Pokemon are good at sports. Alright, we got the relay run. Alright. Let's see how this goes. See how this goes, especially. Oh god, this is hard to control. No, don't dash backwards. Okay. This one's not as good as oh no. Okay, we're not doing great on this one. Hardware limitations are causing us to make silly mistakes. These are getting in the way. Alright, how do we do, chat? We came in dead last on that one. Okay. Let's hope that's not enough to keep us from winning. Oh, we got the rock smash. Okay. Alright, we got a pretty distinct advantage here. Okay, we won that. We won that. Our 2 first place is enough to make up for 1 dead last. Alright, all the event points. We got a substantial lead there. And we're still actually in the lead. Okay, cool, we win. Congratulations, us. Alright, we did a sports. We did a sports, guys. Are you proud of me? Oh, no. Oh, there's also the thing, I think these change every day. Okay, I'll check these tomorrow and see if they're the same. Oh, these are not affected, actually. Hold on. That's interesting. These don't seem to be affected by the randomizer. Okay. That leaves us even less reason to actually continue doing this. I don't think there's any free items hanging out over here. Wait, except maybe this lady gives us something. No. I think there might be something once we get the dowsing rod, but aside from that, I think we're good to go over here. Alright, let's move on to the national park. Let's catch us another Pokemon, shall we? Moving right along to the next leg of our adventure. We hit the national park. Get the quick claw from this lady, which is a nice item to have. And then let's just save real quick and see what awaits us in the tall grass. Let me know what you guys are rooting for, by the way. What Pokemon do you want to see? I mean, I do suppose I have favorites clauses for you guys. Flaffy? Oh, we have to catch this guy. My mons, get in here. we found a Flaffy. We're probably not strong enough for Mudshot to destroy it. Speed fell. Okay. Another one shouldn't kill it, as long as we don't get crit. Come on, low rolls. Okay, guys. We can get our encounter for this area. And catch my Mons' favorite claws. No, you're supposed to go in the ball. Oh dear God, but we cannot lose, Game Freak. That's not an option, obviously. So we have to keep catching this guy. Come on. Come on. Let's go, baby! We knock out 2 birds, 1 stone right here. So, I mean, like, obviously. We named this my Mons. Even better is that I'm pretty sure my Mons went into the randomizer, so we can find some guy named my Mons and fight him with my Mons. Alright, we got a free item over here, a choice scarf I hate. Don't forget, I have some other Pokemon over here for the favorites clause. For Nate, it's the Charizard line. For myself, it's the Cubone line. And for Minor Chica, it's the Riolu line. So if we encounter any of those guys, we'll be sure to catch them for you. Poison Fang. Oh, that's fun. Alright, there should be a couple of trainer battles in this park. First, let's heal up Game Freak, looking a little worse for wear. Also, who else as a kid thought that this was just a dude with like a white cheat t-shirt and black pants? Because I did. That's a Nintendo DS, apparently. I just thought his shirt looked different from the back as a kid, but apparently that's just like his sprite is holding a Nintendo DS. Oh, cool! There's a Vespiquen here. That's neat. Uh-huh. So, I think we're probably going to replace Poco Loco with my Mons that we just caught, because, you know, I wanna give my viewers, when we catch their favorites claws, I wanna actually put them on the team and have them play around. That way my viewers get to see their favorite Pokemon in action. And, that, I would say that Poco Loco here is the Pokemon I want on the team the least. So we'll handle that once we get to Ecruteak City. Wizard Odile. Odile, you're here too? You were just in the gym. This is why I needed more names. There were, I think, 200 names added to the randomizer, and it's still not enough. That's kind of crazy. Anyway. What else do we have? It would be pretty dangerous to send in Bobstina. I'm a little bit worried. Our best bet might be to risk Flame Wheel right now. Seed Flare? Oh, that sounds bad. Yep, there goes Game Freak. Chat. Sometimes I regret starting these challenges. Come on, not the grass. Come on, man. Come on. Alright, that's rough. That's real rough. We don't even have anything to deal with it. So we just gotta hope that that Seed Flare doesn't annihilate this Pokemon too, or else we are... God. Oh god, none of our choices are good. Hold on, what does Poco Loco have in the Poco Loco has Heat Wave. Okay. And it might be resistant to a Grass-type move. At least slightly. Please don't tell me we're getting a fucking party wipe. From Odile deciding that it's wizard time. Are you kidding me? And we're getting a fucking party wipe because Odile decided it was goddamn wizard time. I am not happy, chat. I'm real not happy. We just lost most of our Pokemon. Not just most of the Pokemon that are currently in our party, most of the Pokemon that we have. In general, in total. Granted, we did need to go back to Goldenrod anyways. Yep, it's Lizard Prime. I'm glad chat's having a better time than I am. That demolished my mood. We just got steamrolled. And I think that took out more of our team than we have the ability to replace. That took out Game Freak. That took out... No, Ludicolo was fine. Did we lose Vigoroth? Who? Hold on. Who all did we lose? Hold on. Switch off. Take a look at the party. Who did we lose? We lost Poco Loco and Robbie. Yeah. That is more Pokemon than we have the capacity to replace right now. That's rough. That's real rough. Leaf Guard, you say? So anyway, my Mons is definitely on the team now. As is Bobster. No, do not continue box operations. I'm upset. We still have Egg at least. Plus we have Flaffy. Flaffy will evolve into something great, I'm sure of it. Look, chat, there is a non-zero chance that Flaffy here evolves into not Moltres, Zapdos. There's a non-zero chance. It's possible. We might get Zapdos out of this. Or really any other good electric type. Yeah, I remembered as we got steamrolled that I need that item in order to do anything. In order to progress the game, so, at least we needed to come back here. I think we're right next to another encounter anyways, so we're probably fine. We'll at least be back up to a full party, in theory, hopefully. Assuming we don't lose all our Pokeballs on that encounter. Alright. My Mons, what moves do you even have? Not great moves. Okay, let's hit it with a Mud Bomb. That was very quick and easy. Now, hopefully, the other trainers in this park aren't so goddamn overpowered and just so readily willing to destroy us. Because now we really need those experience points. And we don't even have an experience share. This is another wizard, but this time it's Rousey. Well, I know who to fight you with. Go Fang. Go Fang. Dragon Breath. Hey, what a coinky dink. That's what I was gonna use on you, buddy. And he's paralyzed. My Dragon Breath was better. So now we know that Ralphsay really likes dragons. And we already knew he was a wizard. That's not too surprising. Sure, I'll take your number, Ralphsay. Sure, let's take a photo of the new party. Yay! We're back up to being mostly water types. I hate that we're being a gym leader. This goes against everything I know about playing Pokemon and other similar games. Anyway, here's Dionysus in the spirit of a young girl. Oh boy, we don't have much to deal with you very well either. Except Bobster, apparently. Hi, Bobster. Welcome back to the team. Prove your worth, please. Be the god of thunder you were meant to be. Heal block. Oh no. Right. With the randomizer, you don't just have present, meaning you're actually something useful of a Pokemon now. Or at least potentially. You have other interesting moves. Rock Wrecker? Yeah, I'll say that's interesting. Just keeping rocks in your bag? In your backsack? Bone Rush? The hell you want to learn Bone Rush for? I kind of want to give you Bone Rush. Fuck Ominous Wind. Snorunt. Snorunt's part rock type, so we can reasonably hit it with a Mud Bomb. $272. Sure, I'll exchange phone numbers with the great Dionysus. Mom's calling just to tell us that she bought another item with our money. I said it before at the beginning of this playthrough, I really don't mind that as much as everyone else seems to. I always thought it was kind of... the part I didn't like was that Mom seemed to have Error Aries. That's right, Aries is also an error. He's here. Somehow. Despite being our rival, he's also a small child. But no, what I didn't like was that our mom seemed to have access to buying things that we couldn't. Like, there were things that she would buy us that we had no access to buy whatsoever in the entire game. Like, all of the different berry variations. There was realistically no place for us to buy most of those, but she had access to them somehow. And that was what bothered me about it. What level does Flaffy evolve? smelling salt. And if we find ourselves a metronome, this would definitely be a good application of it, I think. Level 30. Okay, we're gonna be here for a minute. Shockwave! Cannot be evaded. See, that's pretty good. I feel like we don't need Tailwind. But Shockwave. Shockwave's good for us. Sure, we'll exchange phone numbers with you. Berry juice. Because it's the only healing item we have. Honestly, it'll mostly be really nice to just get to Ecruteak so that we can get some proper healing, get some better items out of the shop. Ah, hit it with the extra sensory, why not? It's got Bug Bite, of course. How could I be so naive? Okay, yeah. Switching out. Bobstina, we need you. Easy, easy, easy. Didn't want another encounter. Staravia. Alright, I think this is another opportunity for my mons to get in here and put some work on this guy. On this gal, I guess. I want that bird destroyed. No government drones in my lobby. Okay, yeah, that did the trick. Let's see, I kind of thought Ethan comes in when you go through this for the first time, but I must be thinking of another area. Where Ethan comes and stops you and is like, oh, I want to talk to you, we got a cool thing to talk about. I think that's at the very beginning of the game. What I'm thinking. What do you think I'm thinking? Alien Hermes. Which is ironic, one of the few characters from who's not an alien. Fun. Skorupi, that's just an easy Bobstina kill. And then Paris. Paris is a little bit tougher, but I think I'm just gonna keep in Bobstina and hit it with a the Ghost Claw. Shadow Claw, that's the one. Honestly, the way I talk about Pokemon, you would assume that I don't really know what I'm doing, and you'd be honestly pretty accurate. Wormadam. I mostly do not know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, and there's Mom again. Alright, now, alright, I guess I'll do this so I can access the map, because I need to check if this is technically the same area. No, so this is a new area. This is an encounter of its own. Alright, let's go! What Pokemon do we catch? That took a long-ass time. Alright, oh, a Paris! Okay. Alright. Alright, Paris. I see you. Hit you with a Dragon Breath, do you think? Hitting us with a Giga Drain. Which is, of course, not very cool. Alright, come on, low roll. Low roll for damage. And the paralysis. Yes, that's what we like to see. Okay. We don't need to kill it. That is very much not the intention here. We are just trying to weaken it down. Get it probably into the yellow. Yeah. Because this is a pretty weak Pokemon. We should definitely be able to catch it with a Pokeball. Let's hit... No. Nest Ball's probably not the play here. Let's go, Paris! Anybody got any good suggestions for a Paris nickname? As its body grows, large mushrooms named Tochukaso start sprouting out of its back. Okay. Got ourselves a mushroom Pokemon. Could just name it Mr. Krabs. Okay, alright. Mr. Eugene H. Krabs. Normally that would evolve into Parasect here, but since we've got the randomizer, it could become something entirely different, and that is that's a large part of the excitement here. Anyway, we got Error Farah with a Roselia. Now, see, if we were stronger, we could just deal with this Roselia by doing some bug-type stuff, but, like, we're not strong enough for that. We do have to worry about it grass-typing all over us, like that. But thankfully, we're a high enough level that that's just not destroying us like it really should be. That right there is part of why I don't mind being so over-leveled right now. That thing would have destroyed me otherwise. Now, I could be wrong, but I think we need a Grass Stone to evolve Paris here. Which I think they sold in Goldenrod. But again, I could be wrong. We'll find out after I heal everybody up. Oh, we've got this encounter, though. I don't think this counts for our randomizer. I would say this is a Pokemon we'd be allowed to come back and catch in the post-game. It being a static encounter and all. We already caught a Pokemon on this route, so we can't really... We can't justify catching this guy. Even though it's a Cherubi and it's very cute. Wait, what the fuck? What do you mean it's level 20? An egg can't be switched out. Oh, this is bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's real bad. We're gonna lose egg, most likely. Defend order? Alright, buddy. Get your groove on. Our best bet might be to Dragon Breath it, and really, really hope we can get some paralysis off. We got paralysis off. Okay. Whew. We wouldn't happen to have any... Nope. No Poké Dolls. Our special attack fell. Okay, well, we've still got a couple of physical attack moves. Not too surprised, it paralyzes us as well. Hit it with that vital throw. Didn't do much. Thunderfang, maybe? We're kind of just working through all of our moves, seeing if anything's actually useful. I am genuinely going to try to avoid losing Egg here. But that might be impossible, all things considered. With some really good luck, it might just continue being... Okay, that did even less than Vital Throw. With some really good luck, it might continue being paralyzed and just not doing anything long enough for us to heal stall and just keep chipping away with Vital Throw. Yeah, and it's making a dumb move of trying to hit us with more paralysis even though we're already paralyzed. As well as lowering our special attack, which we are now deliberately not using because it's been lowered. It's a shame I already reasoned we can't catch this guy, because this is like prime territory for trying to hit it with a Pokeball. I'm more than a little surprised we survived that. And we got the berry pots, like my second favorite item in the game. Alright. And just like that, we've now got a renewable source of certain items. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna register. This will be the number 2 item. We're gonna use it. Plant ourselves a few berries. We don't have any fertilizer though. Pecha, because poison's a really big problem. We do need a bunch of Oran berries for later. So we're going to plant a bunch of those right now, too. And let's go heal up, shall we? That was terrifying. That was terrifying, but Egg managed to survive. Egg managed to pull through. We should all be really proud of Egg. 3 cheers for Egg. I'm just happy I don't get victory screech. I'm just really happy I don't have to put another Pokemon in the cemetery right now. That'd be too much for my poor little heart to handle. Whoa, wait, we need to go to the... Hold on, I forgot. We need to go to the Pokemart over here, too, because we should have some better Pokeballs in stock, as well as better health restoratives. I think by now we've earned Great Balls. We have. Great, we'll pick up 10 of those. And as many Super Potions as you will sell us. And then we got some stuff from our mom, like the Babiri Berries. There's no place in the regular game I can go and buy Babiri Berries or Paso Berries. And granted, they're not super useful to me, but, like, I'd still like to have them. This game taught me to be a hoarder, and by gum, I'm gonna hoard everything the game will give me. Including this red flute, that I have no idea what it does. Anyway, We never did look at Mr. Krabs here. Sand Veil, so it's pretty useful in a sandstorm. Its moves look pretty similar to what a regular Paris would look like, so that's interesting. Okay, okay. Hey, are you holding something? No, okay. Alright, let's get at it. Anthony. Where's Anthony going? To talk about berries. How appropriate. Anyway, we're on Route 37 now, which means another encounter. Yeah, why don't we just go and do it right here? Route 37 encounter. Yo! A Porygon Z? Yo? That would be kind of freaking epic. Oh no. Oh, yeah, okay. Egg, you managed to pull through a really trying time, and then you immediately killed yourself on the next possible step. I'm displeased by your performance. I shouldn't be too surprised. This is a very powerful Pokemon. This is fully evolved two-stage evolution. Or second stage evolution, or whatever. If you're that resilient, damn, I'm sending out Bobstina. Alright, especially since that thing just killed one of our Pokemon, I don't want to lose it, but I do need to weaken it. Never mind, apparently that was it. That's all she wrote. We don't get a replacement for Egg. Egg is just dead. I'm sorry to everyone who loved Egg, and I'm sorry to everyone who was celebrating Egg's victory. Egg is dead. This is a tragic time for us all. Okay, I mean, go Bobstina. Deal with this like you deal with literally everyone else. Wait a second, we have Shadow Claw. Okay, rude. Get back here. Okay, well, let's fight these twins. Hopefully they'll cheer us up. Who are you? Who are you? Transmasks V and Jackie. Alright, I mean, these two are ground types, so a really good Giga Drain should do the body good, but my Mons is not wanting to be here. That much I can assure you. So let's send out Bobster. I'm sorry, Magma what? You're sending out some wicked fire type shit? Okay, well, we'll get Mr. Krabs out of here. We're not dealing with that. Fuck that. Oh, and Luster Perch. Y'all wanna do some crazy shit, huh? Okay, we'll just annihilate Diglett real quick. Goodbye. I want that Diglett obliterated. I think just about everyone on our team was in this fight except for Fang. Let's get some health back into our team, shall we? A little bit frustrating that it doesn't let me just keep using items until I'm done. Really nice quality of life change they made for Gen 5. But that sadly they didn't have in this one yet. Alright, who else are we fighting? This is Conqueror Odin and Conqueror Dutch. Okay, so this doesn't register as a double battle, actually. That's interesting. That is very interesting. It registers these as two individual trainers, I guess, because technically you could have the fight with one or the other. Maybe if you sequence broke it? That's fascinating. I am hesitant to send in Fang with that grass type there. But let's try out these waters, because Fang needs some experience after all. Okay, Ice Punch. That makes sense for a Haunter, actually. That's completely reasonable. So we're gonna Shadow Claw you. And you know what? Just to kind of like keep ourselves a little bit out of danger, let's dive. And Fang leveled up. We wanted that. We so wanted that. It hits us with the Giga Drain. It makes a really odd choice of targeting Fang. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That is so unreasonable. That should not have killed. Fucking god, dude. Alright, well, at this rate, we're gonna end up restarting the goddamn randomizer, which sucks, but, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just not able to keep up with the very sudden power creep. I'm not able to get any experience for my Pokemon because they keep just killing them. Like, I'm just trying not to sit here and be grinding out a ton of wild Pokemon for the purposes of getting my weaker Pokemon up to snuff. But in exchange of that, I'm just having these really unfortunate experiences where a Pokemon is in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it just gets its health eaten alive. Oh no, and we fucking lost Bobstina. Well, that's a run-ender right there, because that's... We do not have the ability to make up for not having Bobstina's wealth of power. I mean, like, I'll try. But it's gonna get real grindy from here on, chat. No way we're fighting that gym leader today. Come on, man. Okay. At least my mom's is managing to hang in there. Hit it with some acid, continue bug biting it. At least we've still got some encounters we can play with. So if we can survive this, we can... Honestly, we might be able to bounce back. It'll be real fucking difficult. But the potential to bounce back does exist. It's not completely over yet. But it's looking pretty rough. We're down to Mimons and Bobster. Oh, hey, Bill. Right, since Bill's here, we can go back to Goldenrod and collect his Pokemon. Okay, we'll go do that. We'll get a third Pokemon from Goldenrod. Losing most of our Pokemon is rough. I'm upset we lost Fang of all things. And Bobstina? Wait, no, we didn't lose Bobster. No. Put Bobster back where he belongs. Exit, and then we're gonna take all these items. Oh, this is awkward. Wait, no, we gotta go back in and change the box so that anything we catch doesn't end up in the cemetery right off the beginning. Okay. Oh, that's rough. We lost a lot of Pokemon in a very short amount of time. What happened here? A massacre. An absolute massacre. Alright. We'll go back. We'll go back to Goldenrod, pick up that Pokemon from Bill. Don't you dare kill us. On the way there, I guess we'll fight a couple wild Pokemon. Maybe get ourselves a level or two from that. I don't think my Mons here has an item. So let's see what we can give him. Okay, Dum-dum-dee-dum-dum-dum. Choice Scarf could actually be pretty good with Charge Beam. But I dare not risk it. I mean, I guess King's Rock. Beverly. Who the hell is Beverly? So I talked about this once before. Apparently in the Pokegear, it will register the trainer class, but not the correct name, the randomized name. We're gonna go the long way. And see what Bill's Eevee has randomized into. It might also just still be an Eevee, which could be interesting. Considering Eevee would have, like, I think 7 randomized possible evolutions in this. I could be wrong, but since we'd be able to evolve it with the Firestone that we currently have, that's probably what we'd go ahead and do. And that should actually turn it into a Fire type. Which would actually be pretty good considering our current type coverage on the team. Bill, what do you got for us? Bill. Is it actually an Eevee? Nope, that is a fucking Budu. Anybody got any name suggestions for Budu? here. I'm thinking Budlet. I'm thinking Budlet, but if any suggestions come in the chat, I'm happy to accommodate. Budlet, yeah, alright. Budlet it is. Alright, what level is Budlet? Level 5, that's terrible. Okay. We're gonna have a tough time getting you up to a reasonable level. But hey, we've got a grass type on the team. That's also pretty reasonable coverage. Oh, we never got this item. Psycho Boost. Okay. Right. We got a Lickitung here before it tragically was murdered. Let's send in Bobster. And go at it with Bone Rush, I guess? With whatever bones you do have. Which I don't suspect are many. That's not good. That's not a lot of damage. We need a little bit more than that, buddy. And it's gonna be forever before you evolve, too. Oh, this is awful. What about our Budlet? When's Budlet gonna evolve? Just checking on evolutions.
I just found out.
No. There shouldn't be ads on that. Oh, come on. You should have totally died. Surely you won't be able to survive one more water pulse. Is it daytime? Okay. I have no idea when Budlet is going to evolve. And that won't be changing. Oh, hi Rhyperior. Back to Bobster for you. Yeah, that is not a job for my mons. Why? What do you mean you have water absorb? What? No! 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 That's not how that... No! You don't just get to completely immunize one of your weaknesses with an ability. That's crazy. That's powerful as shit. See, now I'm kind of wishing we would have caught a Rhyperior. That would have been insane. Alright, yeah. Sorry, guys. The rest of this stream is just going to be us grinding. Everybody on our team needs a lot more levels before I'm even comfortable venturing out to get more Pokemon. Grass Whistle. That's nice. And let's go heal up, because now they're looking a little dingy. I suppose. Hear me out, chat. Don't get that out of here. Don't you go advertising in my chat. How awful. What an insane thing to do. Don't do that. Don't be like that guy, chat. Hear me out, actually. There is one option. There is something we could go do. There are... How strong would those be, actually? There are a couple of encounters technically possible back in the early game. With the fishing rod, we could try to catch something in Violet City, Cherry Grove City, and even New Barktown. We could try to go for encounters in these 3 towns that we couldn't before, but we got the fishing rod here. We never went back and tried to catch anything. I think it's worth doing at least for Violet City. Me personally, chat. Because that one's like right here on the other side of this one gate that we're going through anyways. Or going next to anyways. So I think we go to Violet City, we dip our old rod in the water, and we see what happens. See, I had the thought, I had the itch of new possible Pokemon, because I do not like my team being so thoroughly empty. Okay, let's see what we got. Come on, something good. Wobbuffet. Oh. Oh, pretty little Wobbuffet. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not awful. It's using Blizzard. That's pretty cool. That's pretty crazy. Hit it with... Let's try out a Water Pulse. I don't think we're so overpowered that we'll destroy it. You were so concerned. Blood on the mouth. Alright. Alright. Let's start thinking about names, chat, because we're actually pretty well on track to catch this thing. It's confused, it's getting to low health, we've got a Great Ball, which is actually really good color scheming for it. Come on, stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Stay. Smithers! Smithers, I need you to stay in the ball. Chat, I got so flustered I slipped into a Mr. Burns voice. I don't know how that happened. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and apologize for that. I don't know how that happened. Let's go, Wobbuffet! Alright, chat, what are we thinking for names? It's got bloody lips, apparently, so like... What if we went for... Blood Lips? We got Blood Lips. We can fit it. What do y'all think? Or maybe we go with the slightly more subtle Alucard. Or something like that. What do you guys think? Any opinions? I'm not seeing any opinions. Alright, we're going with Blood Lips, apparently. I mean, hey, with that, at least we have 4 Pokemon. That's better than 3. Which is also better than 2 that we had 10 minutes ago. Whew. I think at this point I'm actually worried enough that I do want to make the trip down to Cherry Grove. And get us a Pokemon down there. We are deeply in need of padding out the team. Bloodlips here will make a very, very good punching bag, quite literally. So we might have found something to just throw out in front of people that are just going to be attacking the shit out of us. We do have Cut, don't we? Yes, it's the one move we have. Bloodlips, you are kind of expendable to us. A little bit. Wait, oh no, oh, we should have kept Power Trick. Power Trick could have made that thing powerful. We could have destroyed cities with that. Like, actually, that would have been destructive. Now it's just leaping ledges all the way back to Cherry Grove. Alright. Wish me luck on this fishing adventure. Apparently we need it. You guys ever been fishing? I know Minor Chica can't fish. But what about the rest of you? You ever been fishing? I used to really enjoy it. It was nice, peaceful, tranquil. Are there just not Pokemon that the old rod can catch in here? Hold on a second. Gen 4, fishing, old rod. Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to dig up some Pokemon with the old rod. What the heck? What's going on here? Oh! All I had to do was move. You didn't catch anything, the people you were with didn't catch anything. You got the line stuck on a rock. Honestly, sometimes that's how fishing goes. You know? Anyway. Bobster. Alright, Bobster. I got a real important job for you. I need you to hurt that thing and not kill it. We're gonna start with some shockwaves. I would do Bone Rush, but I'm really afraid Bone Rush would get, like, criticals and just obliterate it. Like, see? That was already maybe too much damage. Let's switch out to my Mons. Because I also don't want to lose any of y'all. Okay, okay. My Mons is able to do some good resisting. Grab it with the Great Ball. Yeah, I remember when I was real little, I got one of the fish hooks caught in my thumb, I think. And that was pretty awful. Come on, come on, come on. God damn it, come on, man. I had my heart set on you. Also, really interesting, this is gonna be like the second or third James Pokemon on the team. Like, because I know James from Team Rocket had a coughing that evolved into wheezing. And then I know he later on got Wobbuffet, and I think he had a Budew at some point too, didn't he? Or am I imagining that? Alright, we got Wheezing! We got Wheezing! And I'm just gonna call you choking. This is just straight up choking. Alright, we're back up to a nearly full team. That makes me so happy. So much of my anxiety has been relieved just in doing that. This right here, chat, is the difference between the Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke and the Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Like, Pokemon White version, there's just so little opportunity to catch Pokemon, especially in the early game. But here, there's like a new Pokemon every 2 steps you take. We've got Spark? Alright, hell yeah. It didn't die. That's bad. But hey, you know, we lost most of our team, and we were able to at least largely bounce back. Like, that's pretty epic. I also pity anyone that missed this specific episode. They tune back in next time. The only member of our team that's still here is Bobster. We don't have anything to deal with you here. My Mons should have Bug Bite, though. Even though it's only level 3, it's still a fully evolved Pokemon, so I think we get, like, a lot of experience out of it still. Relatively. Enough for Budlet to evolve again. And get Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb may poison the target, and I'd rather have a chance to poison it, but we're also doing damage than the guaranteed poison. I know. I'm just, I guess I'm childish in that way. Okay. So now we can get back to Ekritique. Ooh, hi Pidgeot. That is definitely a job for my Mons. We can get back to Ekritique, maybe do a little bit of grinding. Near. There. That caught me off guard. There's like 2 or 3 encounters, like right next to Ekritique, that we can get. But I want to do grinding first. I want to get these levels up so that we're not killed in the middle of trying to catch a Pokemon. Kind of like what happened with Porygon Z. Why don't we grind down here? This is probably the most appropriate patch of grass for us to grind in. Oh, Aaron. I just thought this Pokemon was really fun and cute. It's one of the really easy Pokemon to get in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. You know, the original one that was for both the DS and the Game Boy. It was a really easy Pokemon to get with, like, really high defense. It was a really good partner Pokemon back then. What you gonna do with that Whirlwind, buddy? Not much, I'd wager. Alright, we are, like, really fastly approaching on that 2-hour mark, so I think I'm gonna leave it off here. I might do a little bit of grinding off camera just to, like, prevent you guys from having to sit here while I grind a whole bunch. But I assure you it won't be much. It would just be to bring everybody up to a slightly more suitable level, like, bring everybody up, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 good levels. I certainly wouldn't, like, let anybody evolve or do anything super crazy or do any, like, actual battles with trainers while you guys are gone. But we'll be back with more Pokemon next week. In the meantime, there are some exciting things coming out on the channel this week. Be sure to tune in for that, you know. Hit the follow button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you're over on YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite part of it was. You know, like, definitely comment. Tell me what you liked about this channel, because I'm always trying to improve. And the best way for me to be improving is for you guys to tell me what needs work. So if I need work on my my stalling words, where I'm just putting in a bunch of filler words, let me know. Or if there's something you think I could do with the technical side of things. By all means, let me know. I look forward to hearing from you guys. It's always a pleasure to stream with you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.